Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to be discussing the percentage of supply in profit and loss. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com, where you can, of course, get access to this indicator. We're going to keep this video short and sweet as well. I just want to introduce you guys to this indicator if you are not aware of it. Bitcoin has often been observed by many people to exhibit a level of cyclical behavior where you get bull markets and bear markets, and 2014, 2018, and 2022 were in fact bear markets, and they occurred during the midterm years, and bull markets that occurred in the other years, oftentimes ending sometime in the post halving year. But what's really interesting is to track the percentage of supply that's in profit and loss. And so you could just track one. Obviously, if you know one, you know the other. So let's just look at the supply in profit. What you'll notice is that anytime the percentage of supply in profit goes below 50%, historically, it's a good time to buy Bitcoin, right? You can see that it went below 50% in late 2022. And again, this is not the price being down 50%, it's the percentage of supply at that point being only 50%, or only 50% of supply being in profit. If you look at 2018, you can see it dropped below 50, and in late 2014, it dropped below 50. And again, over here in 2011. Now, oftentimes adding, say, a 30-day moving average can be useful as well, as that can it can help you drown out some of the noise. And in this case, you could argue that anytime it goes below 60, the 30-day SMA, you should at least begin the conversation as to whether the low is actually in or not. Now, obviously, measuring out where the peak is a lot more difficult to do, because obviously, if you look at Bitcoin's history, it spends a lot more of its time going up than going down. And so whenever it is pushing new all-time highs, obviously the percentage of supply in profit is 100%, right? Whenever it's basically right around all-time highs. But sometimes it can stay there for just a couple of weeks, like late 2021, but other times it will stay up there for months, like what you saw in 2017. So, this is one of those indicators that is probably better used as a bottom indicator rather than a top indicator. It's the same thing with like the RSI, right? When the weekly RSI for Bitcoin is below 30, it tends to be near a cycle bottom. But whenever it goes above 70, it doesn't necessarily mean it's at a cycle top, right? Because it can stay overbought for many, many, many weeks. Whereas going below 30 on the weekly RSI, that doesn't tend to happen that often. So when it does, it's really worthwhile to pay attention to that as a signal. So you could argue that a metric like this, the percentage of supply in profit and loss, whenever it's up here, it's hard to really know how long it'll be up there, right? So if you use that as an indicator to sell, and only that indicator, historically, you probably would have been disappointed more times than not. But whenever these two indicators cross each other, that historically has been a good time to buy Bitcoin. So hopefully this is an interesting way for you to view the market. I will scroll down here in case you want to pause the video and take a look at the description and the usage of this indicator. But just one more indicator that we can add into the toolkit to help better navigate Bitcoin's market cycles. If you guys like the content, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.